3 reasons not to buy a house this next year. Number 1 is that you don't have a budget set up for yourself or your family. It's important to know how much you're spending so that you can know what kind of mortgage is actually reasonable for you to afford. Talk to your lender about this. Number 2 is going to be you can't afford the current payment right now or comfortably afford the current payment. Obviously, if you're qualified, they let you buy it. According to the lender, you can qualify. But a lot of people right now are buying with the intention of refinancing when they think interest rates are going to go down. They're using a 2-in-1 buy down or other types of loan programs to actually get a better interest rate, or they're planning on refinancing later. Now, I do fully support this idea. I think it's a great idea. In fact, that's what I'm coaching a lot of my clients to do. However, you shouldn't bank on that absolutely 100% happening. If you can't comfortably afford the payment right now, then maybe it's still not the right time for you. You got to make sure that you can afford that payment, and then if you're able to do the refinance later, that should be a bonus for you, and it just kind of helps your lifestyle at that point. But you should at least be comfortable buying it in the current rate environment right now. Number 3 is going to be you don't have a decent reserve, liquid funds for home maintenance. So super important to make sure that, when you're in home ownership, especially first-time home buyers, I think that move-up buyers and downgrading buyers, they realize this, but first-timers don't get it. When you're renting, you don't really have to fix anything. If the furnace, the water heater, the roof, something goes wrong, you call the landlord. Real-life home ownership, you're responsible for that, and unfortunately, things do happen with home ownership. So you got to make sure to have a reserve to cover those costs.